Hey guys, and happy Friday. Today we're going to talk about septic tanks. So, more than 25% of houses in Georgia are on septic. So, first let's talk about why they're on septic. If the house sits lower than the road, then the sewer line can't let gravity do the work. And when roads are built, the city runs the sewer lines under the road. And so the houses have to sit over the road in elevation at least 2 feet so that the sewer line can drain down using gravity. So if the house is either flush with the road or under the road, then that means that you cannot tie in to the city sewer and you have to use a septic tank. So septic tanks are great because they lower your water bill. So if you look, usually 75% of your water bill is sewer and 25% is water. So by having a septic tank, then you save 75% of your water. So let's look at how it works. So remember, I'm not an artist, okay? I'm in real estate, so forgive my drawings. So here we've got our house, and then the sewer line goes into the foundation and then out to our septic system. And so in the septic system, there's two chambers. One of them is the water that goes in and it goes down here. And then on the top, we've got what's called scum. And scum is usually oils or liquids that float and rise above the water. And then on the bottom, we've got sludge. And that's going to be, your solids that sink to the bottom. So it's very important to remember that for a septic system to perform at its best, there's only toilet paper and human waste that goes in there. Then the water pressure will shoot up and then over into the second chamber so that this is predominantly liquid only. And on the top, we still have a very small layer of scum because some is going to go over and a small layer of sludge. And so when you call your septic company to come pump your septic system, this is what they pump on the bottom of both chambers and then the scum. They will leave the water here because, the septic system is made to handle all of the liquids. So then when we look at it from the top view here, we've got our house and then our septic system. And usually there is one leach line per bedroom. I drew this for a 3-bedroom house. So we've got one line that goes this way and it ends right here. And then the next one goes over here, snakes this way and ends right here. And then the next one goes this way and ends right here. And so usually a leach line will go anywhere from 50 to 100 linear feet. And when you build a septic system, you have to see what the absorption rate of the dirt is. And so there's a special test that you can do, and it tells you like how long or how short your leach lines can be. Finally, there's a special type of enzyme that you can flush in your toilet once a month, and that will greatly help with breaking down the solids in your septic system and make sure that you strain it as little as possible. So all in all, septic systems are very common. They're very easy to take care of and they save you money on your water. But when you buy a house, if it hasn't been pumped in the last 3 years, we're going to pump it and inspect it ourselves. And that's going to be part of the inspection period just to make sure that it's in good shape. And if it's not, we want to know about it because we're going to renegotiate to get that problem addressed and fixed during our due diligence period. That's septic systems in a nutshell. Hope this helps, guys. This is Val Lemoyne signing off.